Yeah, Jackie, Dana, so we've heard at least 4 people were arrested, and there was this huge group of people here way before 9 o'clock. We're assuming it's because that protest time frame, that curfew that's from 9 to 6 had not started yet. And I'll show you here, you'll see behind us there's multiple layers of law enforcement, Broadview police, and then there's state police behind them. We'll show you there's about 100 protesters here. They're holding signs, some are playing instruments, some are holding flags, and we'll show you video we have of some escalations that happened here within the last 30 minutes or so. We know a female clergy member was arrested, and also someone who was playing an instrument. I'm told it was an accordion. And we've seen protests here for over a month now, every Friday. Important to note, this is the first Friday that the temporary fence is gone and the 25th Street entrance to the facility is closed down. In this video, you'll see that escalation start to happen and protesters come face to face with local and state law enforcement here, and people are being loud. They're on their megaphones, they're yelling at police officers, they're making sure their voices are heard out here today. We're not really seeing a lot of federal agents here close to protesters, most of them staying inside the gates of the processing facility. Now, we know more concrete barriers went into place just this past Tuesday night as that temporary fence was coming down. We saw IDOT putting in more concrete barriers close to the entrance. And earlier this week, Jackie, Dana, we saw that fence come down after a judge ruled in favor of the village of Broadview. And around the same time, Mayor Katrina Thompson signed a new executive order which only allows demonstrators on Beach Street. She said she would be shrinking the protest zones here on Beach Street and removing the safety zones on 25th Street altogether. She said that latest move was to keep protesters safe, and we know this all comes as a federal judge is also pushing for an extra layer of transparency by the use of body cameras. We know ICE does in fact have a body camera policy in place, though implementing it would depend on any funding resources. Now, we know the DOJ is pushing back on that. A Homeland Security spokesperson said if a court were to enter such an order, it would be a, quote, extreme act of judicial activism. More discussions on how that will move forward will be happening in court on Monday. Back out here live in Broadview. Right now, things are calm. We just hear some protesters speaking over their megaphones, directing all of their comments here to local police. Again, 4 people arrested, Jackie, Dana, within the last hour or so. We don't know how long they'll be held, if they'll be charged, or when they'll be released. It's information we're working right now to get. So far, we know about 100 protesters are here, and this was a protest that was planned for this morning. Again, as we've seen every Friday for almost 6 weeks now, this is the first Friday that temporary fence that was here just behind us is now gone. I'm live in Broadview, SL Rezai, CBS News Chicago.